that practice if you are having any physical I mean, that's a very advanced practice. Okay. They say that that's for like advanced, but Kundalini yoga, like, who's advanced, who's beginner, it doesn't matter. It's like all the same. And you just adjust and you like allow yourself to open up. And part of what Sat Kriya does, it really just opens everything up and you just do your best. I mean, there's a moment I was having like a knee thing or like a lower hip, and I'm not relating to that, but I'm just like, no, my body is perfect, my body feels amazing, everything is perfect. But like, you can also like adjust yourself. Okay, because we're mentally ignoring physical ailments and we're replacing that with, no, my body's perfect. We're not relating to physical pain. Okay, but we're also not pushing our bodies. We're not like, if the knee is having an issue, we're not like putting additional pressure on it. We're not trying to hurt ourselves further, but we're not mentally relating to it, but we're also physically taking care of ourselves and adjusting where we may need adjustment. There was a moment there at the end where in that last 5 minutes where I just came into easy pose and did Sakriya for part of the Sakriya and easy pose, and then came back onto the heels. I just had to give my knee a rest in that moment, and then I was okay. But I wasn't like, oh my God, my knee, there's something wrong with my knee. It was just like, okay, I'm gonna move into easy pose. I'm gonna continue because that's how I can continue. That's the posture. I tried to put a blanket between. Sometimes it helps in Sakriya to put a blanket underneath the thighs, between the thighs and the calves. Okay, but I tried that and that didn't feel good to me. So I removed that. I sat down and then I said, okay, now I can get back onto my knees. But I was like, no, my body's perfect. I'm physically perfect. I have no pain in my body. Everything is amazing. And I'm just satnaming through it. But I am physically adjusting so that I'm not harming myself. Okay, and so that's what we do here. We adjust and we imagine ourselves, we picture ourselves perfectly in the posture. We see ourselves mentally perfectly in the posture, but physically we can adjust as we need to. I mean, especially with like Sarabandundes as an example, like sometimes the I'll just say this was sometimes from cat cow, I have to take a moment before I go from cat cow into Sarabandundes to give my wrist a rest. Okay, so, but I'm not like, oh my God, my wrist is bothering me. I have to take this moment between cat cow and Sarabandundes. No, I'm just like taking a deep breath. I take my moment. I take a few deep breaths. I get into my Sarabandundes. It's not a thing. I'm not mentally relating to it. That's just part of it. And then I'm going right into my Sarabandundes. Okay. So that's the way we relate to physical things. We just adjust, but mentally we see ourselves doing it perfectly. We're not relating to it. We're not like, oh, this hurts. Oh my God, it hurts. we're not doing that. We're like, oh my God, it's in so much pain. Oh my God, like this is healing. This is hurting. This doesn't feel right. We're not doing any of that. We're just saying, okay, so that doesn't feel good to my lower hip right now. So I'm going to adjust. Okay, that's not feeling amazing in my knee. Okay, I heard my knee crack in a frog. I'm just going to take a really deep breath and then I'm just going to move accordingly physically, but mentally, my body is so perfect. My body is so strong. My body is brilliant and knows exactly what to do to heal itself. And I'm just going to support that. Okay, so we have a lot of things that come up in Kundalini where it's like, your arms are up here this whole time. You're like, are my shoulders gonna fall off? Like. So it's like maybe you lower. One of the things in Satkriya too, with the arms is if you are ever feeling like you need to just like kind of lower the arms, bring the mudra down to the head. Like instead of bringing it all the way down, bring it down to the head, do a little like shoulder roll, and then come back up because it's no big deal. It's when you make it a whole thing that then you're creating a thing, which is like anything in life. Nothing's a big deal until you make it a big deal. So if you're just like, oh, my shoulder's bothering me, I'm not relating to it. I'm just, if I need to bring my arms down for a second, I'm going to do that. I'm going to continue the posture. I'm going to continue. I'm not breaking out of it. I'm not like, oh, I need to rest now. Like, I'm not like, oh my God, is this over yet? I'm like, okay. And then I bring it right back in. It's not even a thing. And then our bodies get stronger. And it's like, even like, especially with Sarabandundes, like there are days where my body is like moving through that Sarabandunde like nothing. I'm like top of the world. And then there's days where it feels very challenging. Okay. It's like it's different one day to the next, but I'm not relating to that. I'm just showing up for it. And I know that my body's getting stronger in every aspect it could possibly be. Same with Sakriya. I know my body's getting stronger because and that's why I chose like Sarabandunde Sakriya. These are master Kriyas that do everything. Like you literally can't have sickness, disease, like problems with the body when you do these Kriyas every day. And part of it is just I'm showing up and I'm doing my best every day. And I know that my body gets stronger. I know my body gets healthier. I mentally get stronger. The aura expands. Everything expands. Everything increases. Everything improves regardless of what you think is happening. So the bottom line is the mental game of no matter what it seems like or is appearing like on the mat in my practice at any day, I am getting stronger, healthier, better. Everything is working for me. Every chakra is aligned. All my 10 bodies are powered up. My gunas, the tattvas, everything's coming into harmony, into balance. Everything's expanding. Everything's growing. I'm more magnetic. I'm more radiant. I'm more beautiful. I'm more youthful. I'm more prosperous. Everything just is always getting better, better, better every single time, every day, no matter what I'm perceiving it to be on the physical mat, which is the same thing for life. No matter what I am seeing on the outside, whatever I'm perceiving, it doesn't matter because I've already decided how it's going, which is everything is just always getting better and better, and everything is perfect at all times, no matter what. All right. Love you so much, Satnam. I will follow up an email, but also, again, Monday is full moon. So our full moon workshop, daily practice together and all that will be 6 to, I think it'll probably go to like 8:30 Eastern PM. I'm just telling you it's overtime. And if it's less, then it's less. But I always go over. So, and I really want us to do like the full chanting and the full meditation and stuff like that. And maybe we'll do a little longer Sakriya than 3 minutes. Okay. Love you so much, Satnam. Have the most exceptional day.